Yes. Okay, so I'm going over some of the sounds. The first sounds I'll go over, and these are sounds that we make in the music. They kind of spice up the music a little bit. And so we do it, especially in Southern Africa, we have specific sounds, but if you go other parts of Africa, there's different sounds. And even South America, or wherever you go, there's sounds you can add to the music. So in Namibia, these are the sounds that usually the men or the boys will make in a song. So the first one is, so you have to be able to roll your R, right? And you're gonna have some students, they're immediately gonna say, I can't do that. And then you say, have you tried? And then they're like, oh, I guess I haven't tried. And then they'll try, but oh, I can do it. So, good. That's excellent. Okay, now that one it starts from low and goes high. Goes up, right? So the second one I'm going to do is a variation of that, which starts high and goes low, but instead it goes tsur, tsur. Yeah, you can try. Yeah. So for me, like I don't know, I use it a lot. I like to use like sparingly, right? So I would go like 8 bars at the end of like a whole section. I'll just throw in like a somewhere, you know, you know, and then like at the end again, I'll throw them. So those I tend to use a bit more sparingly, and there's got to be nice space. Otherwise, they don't like come out as well. So that's how I like to use them. Now the next ones you can use more often. And it's also still for the men, and it's still like a lower tone, and it's okay. So this one, what's nice about this one is this one you can use as a percussion. So you're going yeah, you can do that. You can use it as a percussion. So usually. Someone won't just like do one, but some people do it. Like there's really no wrong or right. You know, it just has to sound nice. You know, we had the problem we had in our choir was that there came a point where everybody was doing the sounds and nobody was singing. So that's the only reason we came up with the rule of like designated people. Yeah. Right? And we took turns actually with the designate, like you guys can do it. And then like we saw there's some people who were really good at it, you know, but everybody thought they were. But it's one of those things that everybody thinks they're good at it. So it's just like knowing where to use them. So you can do t-t, or you can go t-t-t-t-t-t-t. So when you're doing it like that, then you'd use it more sparingly, like at the end of a phrase, like it's like a r, because it's longer, right? So you're gonna go at the end of a phrase, you go t-t-t-t-t-t. It's like you have a little space. You know, these are really like little show-off things. That's what I say. People are showing off like, hey, you know, we're having some fun. That's really what it is, and you're throwing them in, right? Now, when you get to that space where there's a break, remember I said you can break and you can stand? You can have your students just make some sounds there. So that you can have 2 or 3 throughout, adding a little bit, right? But in that section, you can have everybody stand and make some sounds. So those will be, guys, if you want, you can split it and have the boys make some sounds first, if you want some structure to it, and then the ladies after. The ladies' sounds are higher pitched. Okay, so I'll go over one of them now. You might have done this before. Yeah, that's the next one I'm gonna do. I'm doing that next. The ululation. I'm also doing the ululation. So there's a couple ways you can do it like ululation, but this one I'm just saying I. That's what I'm saying for this particular one, just so that you have a variation as well. So a lot of like the I thing, like a lot of the guys are doing it now in my choir. It's fun, and it cuts through everything, right? So it's similar to the ululation. This one is like I'd maybe let the boys go first, and then the ladies make sounds like that. Anything like nice and high pitch they can do. But then there's the one that's most common around many different cultures in the world is the ululation, which is training from the ladies back home. I did. They trained me. They're like, you're not doing it right in your videos, Garth. And so let me show you. So we broke it down, and if you want to practice it, you're basically saying yelelelelelele. Yelele. Can you say yelele? Yelele. Yelelelelelele. Yeah, so that's how I recommend you teach it to students, right? Teach it that way, and then from there you can go. Yeah, you try. Wow, that's really good. That's really good. Wow. That was all like together too. How do you even do that as a group? I mean, there's no way to plan such a thing. Yes. So those are all the sounds I recommend that you can use. And like I said, in the song, in Tatewetu, just stand and do it, right? I'll say the ululation, if you found someone who can really do it, even if it's you, right? Then when you're going close to the end of the song, have one person just throw that in one more time. Because usually if you're going to to close off the song, you also throw in a ululation as well. So you'll have like in the middle section, and then remember to come back in is Tatewetu, then you come back in, you sing, and then just singing, no sounds when you're singing. By the way, that's so important. Please, like it'll help, because you lose some of your best singers because they're gonna be keen to make these sounds. You lose them. You lose a lot of your singing. So you can make that a rule. Like when we're singing, there are no sounds. But the sounds are right in the middle of the song. Okay, so I'll cut this.